2025 is bringing some pretty massive changes for travelers, and if you're not prepared, it could lead to some serious headaches. These updates are going to affect almost everyone in one way or another. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Knowing what's ahead can save you time, money, and so much stress. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest changes you need to know as a traveler in 2025. Whether you're a frequent flyer or someone gearing up for a once-in-a-lifetime trip, this is the episode for you. First up, let's talk about domestic travel in the United States. Starting May 7th, 2025, if you're over 18 years old, you're going to need a real ID to board any commercial flight within the United States. If you're wondering what a real ID is, let me break it down for you. A real ID is a federally approved identification designed to prevent fraud and confirm your identity, especially for air travel. But before you rush to your DMV, take a moment to check if you're already compliant. Here's how to know. Look at your current driver's license or state ID. If you see a star in the top right corner, congratulations, you're all set. But what if you're from New York or Michigan, and you have an enhanced driver's license? Even if it doesn't have that star, you're good to go. For those without a real ID, don't panic. You can still fly domestically if you have a valid US passport, a passport card, a trusted traveler card like Global Entry, or even a US military ID. But, and this is important, if you don't have one of these, come May 7th, the TSA will turn you away. So, plan ahead. Visit your local DMV, bring your passport or birth certificate, social security info, and 2 documents proving your address like a utility bill. And remember, a real ID doesn't replace your passport, it's only for domestic travel. Now let's jump to international travel, and honestly, this one could save you from a total nightmare. Imagine planning your dream trip to Europe only to be turned away at the airport because you missed one crucial rule. Starting mid-2025, Europe's Schengen zone will enforce a new regulation called ETIAS. That stands for the European Travel Information and Authorization System. If you're from a visa-free country like the United States or Canada, you'll need ETIAS authorization before you can enter. It's like an RSVP system, so Europe knows who's coming before you even board your flight. Here's the good news. It's quick, easy, and affordable. You'll head to the ETIAS website, fill out an online form with some basic details like your passport info and travel plans, answer a few questions, and pay just €7. The best part? If you're under 18 or over 70, it's free. Approval should be fast, but I'd still recommend applying well in advance. And just to clear up any confusion, the Schengen zone includes many popular tourist hotspots in Europe. It's different from the EU, so make sure you know the rules. Alright, let's talk about some good news for travelers. If you've ever dealt with the frustration of a canceled flight or delayed luggage, you're going to love this update. Thanks to new rules from the US Department of Transportation, airlines now have to step up their game. Starting this year, if your flight is canceled or significantly delayed, think more than 3 hours for domestic flights or 6 hours for international flights, the airline owes you a refund. And the best part? It's automatic. No more sitting on hold with customer service or filling out endless forms. The refund will be issued in cash or to your original payment method. No travel vouchers unless you specifically ask for them. And it doesn't stop there. If your checked bag is delayed, you're entitled to a refund of your baggage fee. Just file a mishandled baggage report, and if your bag is delayed by 12 or more hours domestically, or 15 to 30 hours internationally, you'll get your money back. This is a total game changer for anyone who's been left hanging in the past. Speaking of luggage, let's talk about a traveler's worst nightmare, losing your bags. Here's where technology is stepping up. Apple is partnering with major airlines to make AirTags even more powerful. You can now share your AirTag's location directly with the airline, so if your bag goes missing, both you and the airline can track it in real time. No more wondering where your luggage went. This feature is rolling out with over 15 airlines, including Delta and United, starting early 2025. If you're not already using AirTags, now's the time to grab a few. They're small, affordable, and could save you from a ton of stress. And finally, let's end with something that's making life easier for US travelers. You can now renew your passport online. No more printing forms, mailing things in, or waiting endlessly. This is a huge win for convenience, and if you haven't checked out this feature yet, I'll show you exactly how it works in my next video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So, there you have it, the 5 biggest travel changes coming in 2025. Got a favorite hack or tip from this list? Share it in the comments. And don't stop here, check out my next episode, where I'll break down everything you need to know about renewing your passport online and more travel tips to make your journeys stress-free. Happy travels!